Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin, and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Empowerment Tarot reading. These are messages for Divine Feminine and where you're at and what you need to do to learn and to grow. This reading is good for the next 2 weeks. To start, we're going to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, please help Divine Feminines around the world understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. So we're going to go ahead and start with a tarot card, which is going to represent where Divine Feminines are at for these next 2 weeks and what we're looking at as far as growth. We've got the 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness. The 7 of Swords is saying to Divine Feminine, be careful of someone trying to pull the wool over your eyes. This is a heads up. It's a heads up to be careful with who you trust. It's a heads up to not go back into past behaviors that could be toxic or outdated behaviors, or being near someone that has energy that was from your past. It could have just been someone who didn't have your best intentions at heart. But let's go ahead and continue here, and let's get another energy here for you, Divine Feminine. 4 of Pentacles. This is the Law of Giving and Receiving card. It's also what I call the Feast or Famine card. Do you see the woman clutching her purse? See, we've got the Thief card and we've got the woman clutching her purse. What is this? You've been hurt so much in the past, Divine Feminine, that you're almost afraid to give again. You're afraid of the charlatans in love and romance from your past. You're afraid of people who have taken advantage of you from your past, that you're having a hard time trusting again. You're having a really hard time trusting again. You got the Judgment card, which is about releasing things from the past. So what I'm getting from these messages is that you need to learn from your past, but don't hold on to your past. Learn from those who have taken advantage of you in the past and who may have been not completely honest with you or not operating in your best and highest interest. And don't hold back necessarily with people in your future, but learn from those lessons. The Judgment card, learn and take away from those lessons from the past. But don't hold on to the past. Be smart for your future, right? Be smart, learn from those lessons. But don't get into the mindset that if someone has taken advantage of you, that they will always continually take advantage of you in the future, like somebody else, not those people, but somebody else will take advantage of you in the future. So let's just see what you're needing to learn on your twin flame journey. Because Judgment is very much about doing the pros and cons list, like learning, growing from your past. Not just saying my past was in my past, but it's actually what are my takeaways from my past? What can I take away from those situations? We've got self-love. Yeah, it takes a lot of self-love to be able to recognize, pinpoint the people in your life that haven't been working for your highest good, that have been more self-serving than serving you in a way. And I'm not talking about you needing to be served necessarily, but people that have been more selfish, egotistical. So your self-love, your increasing self-love is helping you to recognize healthy people for the present and for your future. What else for Divine Feminines? Going within, your spiritual practices, your meditation practices will help you recognize where you need to step forward, what you need to do in order to step forward. Step forward successfully. And that is what we are working with here. We're working with meditation, spiritual lessons so that you can foster more of that self-love and have more self-awareness and self-respect, and not so much relying others' opinions of you to make up your self-esteem, your self-worth. And we've got spying. I feel like this is a divine counterpart that is, so notably your twin flame, a divine counterpart who is judging in a way where you're at now. So your divine masculine twin flame may be doing a check-in with you, a check-in to see where you're at, what you're doing, how you're acting now, to check in to see how much you have grown. And they could do this in a number of ways. They might be doing this through your social media posts. They might do this by actually checking in with you, texting you, for example, to check in to see how you're doing. But they understand that there was so much of your past that was riddled with hurt from people who were not operating in your highest good. Now, that could have been a twin flame connection as well, that at that time they were operating in their ego, so they were not operating for your highest good. But they do want to know how much you've grown, how much you've grown into your own sense of self-worth, self-respect, self-care. Divine Feminine, I have a feeling that you're having a really hard time knowing how to trust again, when to trust again, with whom to trust again. That there's been so much hurt and pain from people who have taken advantage of you because you were kind, you were nice, you were gentle, you were maybe a little needy and codependent, but you were also kind and gentle, and others took advantage of that. So you're really wondering, how can I trust again? So let's see, this is the Heal Yourself reading cards. Let's see what else your angels and guides have to say, Divine Feminine, for the next 2 weeks on your healing journey. We've got discover your life purpose. Discover your life purpose. I love this. This is a really beautiful card. We have this woman sitting there listening to music while this young man plays some music. It's really beautiful. I love it. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about discovering your life purpose. Start asking yourself, what is the meaning of your life? As a soul who is having a physical experience, you are here to grow and learn. You're being asked to immerse yourself in this life by expanding, stretching, and understanding your reasons for being here. Nothing is impossible for a soul who is following her own destiny. Your guides and angels and higher self are constantly communicating with you through signs, feelings, people, books, etc. Follow your hunches. You're being given important guidance, which may show up via a strong feeling to travel somewhere, to speak to someone, attend a seminar, write, paint. No matter how far-fetched your inner guidance is, you need to listen. So I have a feeling that all of this going within, this meditation, introspection, seeking to understand your past and integrate the lessons from your past, are leading you to your life purpose, or one of your life purposes. I personally believe we have many life purposes. It's not limited to one singular life purpose. But if you have been wondering, what is my life purpose? For the next 2 weeks, you will be getting signs, synchronicities, hunches, flashes of intuition. And I really believe that that is one of the main reasons that it's time to go within, meditate, spend some quiet time alone in nature, so that you can get these beautiful downloads from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Let's take a look at the Divine Feminine Oracle and see which of the Divine Feminine archetypes are working with us for the next 2 weeks, Divine Feminine. Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Oh my goodness, that's a very hard thing to say. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. This is a picture of the archetype. And this is interesting because it says the goddess of never not broken. That sounds like a double negative. That sounds like always broken. I guess we'll see, right? We'll see. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. Interesting. So let's go ahead and read what Aquilanda has to say. Who is she? Aquilanda represents the essence of the phoenix. She's the indestructible energy that embraces change. She's the indestructible energy that embraces change. She knows that everything is conspiring to transform her into only more love and light. Aquilanda is an elusive goddess from Hindu mythology. Her full name is Aquilandradeshvari. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry. Ishvari in Sanskrit means female power or goddess, and Aquilanda means never not broken. I'm having a hard time with that one too. So she is the goddess of never not broken. She can never be broken because she always is. She is the embodiment of what we try to avoid, the dissolution of our ego's identity. Her power is unparalleled. She radiates the potential light and joy that's the goal of change, transformation, or pain. There's very little written about her. She is meant to be known through experience. She is an intimate interior goddess that we meet when we are in the darkest moments of grief and heartbreak. She shows us where our energy is trapped, where we have been stifled in routines or others' expectations of us. And she whispers the liberation we will experience once we let ourselves break open and allow the new expression of ourselves to come blazing through. She reminds us that we always have the power to choose to see every event as yet another opportunity to become more light, to become more of the radiant soul we are here to be. Okay, so the soul voice meditation is, what heartbreak can I see now as an opportunity to expand? This, for me, says it all. Aquilanda says it all, Twin Flame Divine Feminine, because when we see the Seven of Swords, the charlatans in your life, the ones who pulled the wool over your eyes, the ones who lied to you, cheated you, stole from you, those people from your past who were not upstanding individuals that caused you to not trust, Four of Pentacles, with this Judgment card, it's good for you to see the transformation in yourself through these negative experiences. Not to close your heart and say, I'm never gonna trust again, but to say, how have these people from my past, these people who pulled the wool over my eyes, these people who were dishonest, these people who tried to steal from me, these people who tried to fool me, these people who tried to steal my light, and I don't know whether or not I can trust again. How can I use those experiences to increase my self-love? How can I use those experiences to show more light to the world? Not hide my light, but show my light more to the world. That I'm not beaten down by these experiences, but I am exalted through these experiences. And I go within to find that inner light, to shine it outward, even if I've been hurt, even if I've been beaten down, even if I've been taken advantage of. And through that, through the adversities, is where I can see my life purpose. Through my adversities is where I can see my life purpose. Guys, some of you know my story, some of you don't know my story, but my story started when I was 28 and I had thyroid cancer, and I took that adversity and made it my life purpose. So I wrote my first book. I started teaching others. So that is what we are talking about when we're saying the goddess of never not broken, which doesn't make any sense to me. How about we just say the goddess of not ever being broken? I think that will make way more sense. But she is always a constant reminder of love and light, of the phoenix, of being totally transformed, not letting adversities bring her down. And the thing is, Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine is watching these transformations in you from afar. Your Divine Masculine is noticing those transformations within you. So I have a feeling that these next 2 weeks is going to have a lot of aha moments for you. You're going to have aha moments of the reasons why you had to move through some particularly challenging times in your past. You're going to have aha moments of, that's why these schmucks, these people who were not nice to me, this is why they came into my life. And you're going to transform those. And you're going to learn to trust again. And you're going to learn to take those lessons and that mess and turn it into your message. So I hope this was helpful, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy one of my 10 published books. You can join a Twin Flame Divine Feminine bootcamp or my meditation course. I also have our group coaching. The links are all below. And I will see you in the next video.